Hey, do you ever feel like you go on Facebook Live and you're talking to crickets, that there's literally 0 people there? Yeah, and I know that's part of your fear about Facebook Live because I hear this all the time from my clients. They're like, what if nobody shows up to watch my Facebook Live? I get it. It's scary. And what do you do when no one's watching and you have no one to talk to? Well, I have some tips for you. Some awesome, fantastic tips to help you build your audience even if nobody's there. Because I have a couple secrets for you as well. So let's dive on in. If you don't know me, I'm Arriane Alexander. I'm the Facebook Live bombshell, and I'm here to help you solve your Facebook Live problems and challenges. Because Facebook Live is clearly the best way for you to magnetize your message and reach your audience through the power of video right now. It is the way for you to immediately build rapport with your audience and your customers and your clients so they can know you, like you, and trust you. And it's the way that you can add value instantly, because like we don't know if we're gonna see your posts that scroll through the feed, you know, because there's all these algorithms on Facebook and you don't know what's gonna get seen. But what I do know is that your Facebook Live will pop to the top of the news feeds. It will pop to the top so you have a better chance of people watching your Facebook Live than actually reading a static post. Amazing, right? Okay, so let's dive on in. So how do you create engagement when nobody's even watching? Okay, here's the big secret for y'all. I just did, and I did one of my tips, which I just did it, and I'm busting myself. I just did one of my tips that I'm gonna give you, and so I'm gonna tell you exactly what that is. You wanna talk to one person at a time. I just said y'all. I'm not talking to a group, I'm talking to you. And this is the first thing that you wanna start with when you're actually figuring out like what you're gonna say on Facebook Live. And no, it should not be scripted. You do not need to script these out because it's live, that's the whole point, right? But what you wanna do is you wanna talk to one person at a time. So you wanna think of who's your ideal client, who's your ideal person that you wanna build a relationship with, and that's who you're talking to. So every time you look in the camera, that's actually who you're speaking to. So tonight, I'd like to know from you, my friend, watching my Facebook Live, where are you watching from? Because I know on my Facebook page, you are from all over the world, and I love seeing all these amazing people from all over the world that I get to build a relationship with. So put in the comments whether you're watching live or you're watching on replay, where you're watching from, because I would love to know that. If you're just joining in, I'm Arriane Alexander. I'm the Facebook Live bombshell, and I have all kinds of cool tips and tricks and things for you to rock your Facebook Lives, because I have been devouring videos and Facebook Lives and Insta stories for as long as I can now. And I think the power of video is so extraordinary, and you have an extraordinary opportunity to get in now while the getting's good, okay? So tonight I'm gonna go through some of my tips of how to engage your audience and build your audience when nobody's even watching. So whether you're watching live right now or on the replay, it's all good. You're gonna get all the same information, and we're gonna have some fun. So my first tip for you is to be consistent. Okay, so think of it this way. You're building a relationship. I'm building a relationship with you. Like, we're friends, you know? Maybe we're gonna do business together at some point. So if you're building a relationship with someone and you're friends with someone, are you gonna call them like once a month or like once every few months? And are you gonna go, okay, well, I'll see you Wednesday, but then you actually don't show up until like Friday? Are you gonna be consistent or inconsistent if you're gonna actually build a relationship with someone? If you're inconsistent, you can probably see how that doesn't work very well in friendships, because someone's gonna get upset. So what you're doing, utilizing the power of video and especially the power of Facebook Live, is you're building a relationship. That's all this is. That's all anything you do in business is. I'm a business and life coach. This is what I do. I work with people all day long and building relationships and building their businesses and empowering them in their lives. And the thing I'm always talking about is, how do you build a relationship with someone? So you've got to be consistent. So what does that mean for you? If you're just starting to do Facebook Live, you have a business of some sort. Maybe you're a coach, maybe you're an entrepreneur, maybe you're an expert in some area. You want to basically pick a day and time that you can do Facebook Live consistently. Just start with once a week. So like Wednesdays at 2, it doesn't really matter. Because my clients ask me, like, what are the best times to do Facebook Live? But you have to find that out for yourself because there's no best time. I mean, let's be clear. I wouldn't do Facebook Lives at like 2 in the morning because like who's gonna be there? So, but you get to choose your time and just start doing it. Start practicing it. Just see who shows up. Speaking of showing up, let me look at the comments and see where some of you are watching from, because I would love to know, put in the comments where you're actually watching this Facebook Live from all across the world, because it's so exciting to me to see so many people from all across the world. Okay, cool. I'll come back to that in just a minute. And so first tip is to be consistent. Pick a time when you can do it and stick with it, okay? Second tip is to ask questions. Kind of like I'm doing. I'm asking you, where are you from around the world? Put in the comments. Whether you're watching live or on the replay, put in the comments where you're from. I also want you to put in the comments, have you done Facebook Live? Yes or no? Just simple yes or no. Have you done it? So you always want to ask questions of your audience because, again, you're building a relationship. And a relationship is not you yapping all the time, because if you were just yapping all the time, your friend would get really bored really quick and not want to be friends with you. You get it? So the point is for you to start looking at all these things you do, all your social media, but especially videos, the power of Facebook Live, to build a relationship with those people that you want in your life. So obviously if you're a business person, you want to do business with them. You want to add value to the relationship. You want to share. You don't want to talk the whole time. You want to ask questions. You want to give and receive, because that's when we feel really great in a relationship, right? That's when we know someone, trust someone, and like someone, is when we feel like we're in a relationship with someone. So remember, every Facebook Live is your opportunity to build a relationship with the person on the other side of that camera who's watching. You could literally change someone's life through what you bring because of your service, because of what you provide, whatever it is you do. You could literally change someone's life that's watching this video. Okay, so put in the comments, have you done Facebook Live, yes or no? Just so I can see like where we're at in this process. And I'm gonna give you I love doing Facebook Lives, and I'm gonna continue giving you all kinds of tips and tools. And if you want more in-depth coaching around this, I have an amazing program called Lights, Camera, Action, How to Get Over Yourself and Do Facebook Live Already, where I take you by the hand and walk you through all of my steps in the process of creating really powerful Facebook Lives. And I've already started working with clients in this all around the world, and it's amazing how quickly they pick up these things that we talk about and immediately apply them to their Facebook Lives and make them so much more powerful. So if you want more of that, I'm gonna give you some information at the end, but I'd be so happy to have a conversation with you around it to really help you with your Facebook Live strategy and really help you build your brand. Okay, so third thing we went through. First tip is you want to be consistent. Second tip is ask questions. I threw in another one there too, that you always want to think about the one person that you're talking to. You're only ever talking to one person. So I'm not talking to a group of you. You see? Here's what people say. So you guys, this is what you need to do. This is how I can help you. This is what I'm teaching you. So you guys, but it's not you guys. It's you. That's it. It's you, right? It's you. It's only one person that I'm ever talking to. Hi, Carla! It's only one person that you're ever talking to. So like right now I'm talking to Carla. I see my friend Carla pop up. So I'm talking to her. I'm not talking to y'all. I'm not talking to guys. I'm not talking to multiples. On Facebook Live, you're ever only talking to one person at a time, because that's what makes it intimate. That's what you're doing, is you're building a relationship, and a relationship is one-to-one. All your conversations, all your sales, all your ideal clients, all your best customers that come in, it's all going to be from this one-on-one intimacy that they feel with you when they know you, like you, and trust you. And if I'm talking to a group, my energy's scattered. It's a whole different thing. I'm not on a stage speaking to people. I'm talking to you individually. So think of who is your ideal client, who you can't wait to work with, who you just get jazzed about being of service to, who you just can't wait to add more value to their lives. And that's who you're talking to when you do Facebook Live. Okay, so that was another tip like thrown in there. So we've gone through, if you're just joining, whether you're watching live or on the replay, we've gone through some ways that you can build engagement even if no one is watching your Facebook Live. Because the secret is Most people watch on the replay anyway. Most people aren't watching live. Watch your numbers. There will be a few people, whatever, who knows how many people you have on your pages, but most people will watch on replay anyway. So like, don't sweat it. This is no big deal. Your video lives on. It's not done when when you press end. So your video lives on, okay? So you want to be consistent, pick a day of the week, pick a time of the week, and just do it. Like, no matter what, just do your Facebook Live. Second is to ask questions, because you want to start building engagement with your audience, just like you would do in a relationship. The third one that I threw in there for you, an extra bonus tip, is to talk to one person at a time, basically your ideal client. And the, what's my last one? I have my notes up here. Oh, I know what it is. Ask for shares. Okay, so this is also how you can get more people to join in the fun of your Facebook Live. So right now, I'm gonna model it for you. If you think someone in your life, in your Facebook feed, could get value from what I'm sharing, share this video. You can share it now, you can share it when we're done, but if you're watching on your phone, it's so easy. At the bottom of your phone, while you're watching, look there, there's a little button that says share. What it will do, it will pause the live video for just like a flash as you share it. You can share it to a friend, you can share it to your page, you can share it wherever you want. But it's great to share videos that you find value in and share them with your friends so your friends can get the value too. Because especially what we're talking about right now, Facebook Live, who doesn't need help with this? I mean, you guys, I am a coach. Oh, I just did it. See, I just caught myself. I said, you guys, instead of talking to one. Sorry, scratch. So see, even the coach, even an expert in this, I have to catch myself because it's natural ways of speaking. So back up. So here's the deal. I'm always learning about Facebook Live. I'm watching and I'm studying all the time because there's so much to learn and so much to know. So I'm learning and I'm an expert at this. So think of your friends, your other colleagues that do Facebook Live that are like, oh my God, or want to, that are like, oh my God, I don't even know where to start. I don't even know how to do this. So share this video with them. Again, whether you're watching live or when we're done, just share it on someone's wall or a direct message or however you want to share it, because you are adding value to someone's life by sharing this content that you're watching right now. So if you're getting value out of this, like first of all, click your like button, whether you're on live or on replay, because I get to see all of it, even if it's on replay. Click your like button and share it with someone. So that's what you can do when you're doing a Facebook Live. You can invite whoever's watching to share it if you think that it would add value to someone else in your life. Okay, so Arriane Alexander, your Facebook Live bombshell. Your tips are be consistent, ask questions, ask for shares, and your bonus tip tonight is to talk to one person at a time. So, like I told you earlier, I have an amazing program that I'm so excited about that's called Lights, Camera, Action, How to Get Over Yourself and Do Facebook Live Already. Because I know you're sitting there going, I don't want to do it, it's scary, and what if no one watches, and what do I say, and what if I mess up? And here's the deal, sometimes no one's gonna watch, sometimes you're gonna mess up, sometimes you're not gonna know what to say. But that's the beauty of it, because you're authentic and your audience will get to know you. So what I do in my program is I walk you through, I take you by the hand and I walk you through how to do Facebook Live and how to rock it so that you feel good about it. And my clients that I do this with, oh my God, like they instantly change their Facebook Lives. They become so much better, so much more confident, so much more empowered, and it's a blast. So if this is something you desire, more in-depth coaching and support around this, let's talk. Let's just have a conversation. So go to connectwithariane.com. It's just my name, A-R-R-I-A-N-E, connectwithariane.com. And you can sign up to have a strategy session, a Facebook Live Fear Buster strategy session with me. And we'll talk about what you're doing in your business, what you're scared of in Facebook Live, what your challenges are, and how I can support you. Super fun. Okay, any questions you have, put them in the comments, because I go through the comments always, whether it's live or on replay. So if you're watching this on replay, again, don't sweat it. Put anything in the comments. I will always continue to come back and look at the comments and answer any of your questions. All right. Cheers to your amazing Facebook Lives. And I'll see you next time. Ciao.